Today is Wednesday, December 6th, and this is Citrus TV Now. I'm Cora Mayer-Costa, and here are today's top stories. The Student Association has passed a bill calling for peace concerning Israel-Hamas war topics. The bill calls for a ceasefire, the release of all hostages, and for the university to take the same position. They also denounced the use of anti-Semitic, anti-Muslim, and anti-Arab acts and are calling for open discussion to allow students to learn about the conflict in Israel and Palestine. The city of Syracuse is close to landing a deal to merge the Syracuse Police Department and Fire Department under one roof. At the moment, most officers and squad cars operate out of a separate location on Erie Boulevard. The move to Fayette Street would put everyone and everything in the same spot. The vote on the new lease is scheduled for December 18th, and construction is projected to be finished near the end of 2025. Funny jokes, serious cause. Delta Kappa Alpha, the professional cinematic fraternity, brought together campus comedians to raise money for Serious Fun Children's Network. The organization funds children with medical conditions to have summer camp experiences where their illnesses won't be a problem. The Oneida Nation is set to roll out a legal marijuana business. It's called Verona Collective and has been growing, harvesting, and processing marijuana near their Turning Stone Resort Casino. The next step comes on January 3rd when they will open up their first retail shop. This is the first of several shops the Oneida Nation plans to open in the near future. After over 30 years, Wegmans has ordered Rescue Mission to remove its donation centers. The drop-off boxes are located across Wegmans in Syracuse and receive about 250,000 donations each year. A Wegmans spokesperson says the change is an effort to establish consistency across all Wegmans locations. The drop-off locations are currently only in Central New York stores. Rescue Mission CEO says they have noticed a significant drop in donations, but hope to have all boxes up and running again by the spring. After the break, Time has announced their Person of the Year, and it's someone you probably heard over the radio recently. Stay tuned. A special election to replace expelled House Representative George Santos has been set. Governor Kathy Hochul announced the date is scheduled for February 13th, and the winner will serve for the rest of Santos's term, which ends in January of 2025. Santos was expelled from the House last Friday after the publication of a House Ethics Committee report, accusing him of an array of crimes and ethical violations. Taylor Swift can't seem to stay out of headlines. The pop star was named Time Magazine's 2023 Person of the Year, beating finalists including Trump's prosecutors and King Charles III. Time said Swift was selected because she found a way to give people hope in some dark times. The magazine said, quote, "No one else on the planet today can move so many people so well," end quote. And speaking of dark times, it's been cloudy all day outside. Our weather anchor Luke Radel has the latest on that. Luke?
Hey there, Cora. I gotta be honest, it is freezing cold out here, okay? It's so cold that I had to steal this hat and this scarf to even do this live shot for you guys right now. Let's take a look at what your actual temperature is. We're sitting at around 28 degrees, but meteorologists say it feels like 22 degrees, which I'm sure there's some sort of Taylor Swift reference in there somewhere. But as I'm sure you know all too well, I'm not a meteorologist, so right now I can tell you it feels like negative, 1,000 degrees. As we head into tonight, temperatures are actually going to be staying the same, around 28 degrees, but there's going to be no more snow. We saw that lake effect snow return throughout the day today. Your sunrise time tomorrow is going to be 7:22 a.m. Let's take a brief look here at your temperatures across the region, staying in the high 20s and low 30s with a temperature of 32 degrees in my hometown of Utica. That's all I got for you right now, but later on this weekend, we might be seeing these temperatures thaw out. Could we get back up to the 50s in the month of December? I'll have that and more coming up on News Live at 6. Cora?
They could lose their license if they fail to comply with vision test requirements. Tune in an hour for the news.
That's all the time we